So in this video, I'm going to go through what I consider to be my top 10 colored pencil drawings of 2025. So here at number 10, we have my Wall-E and Eve drawing. This one I like quite a bit, but the moon and Eve sort of blend together a little bit there. But I like all the detail, and Wall-E is one of my favorite characters. So number 9, we have Larry Boy. So this one I like quite a bit. Has sort of a dynamic pose, and a lot of the contrast looks really good, especially on the eye. So that one I did a pretty good job on, I think. Number 8, we have a recent one. So this is from Zootopia 2. We have all the different characters. This one I do like quite a bit. Has 3 different characters here, and I like Gary the snake. It's pretty cool. I like the little scales on there, but not my favorite because I did mess up on this character a little bit, but still not too bad. So now at number 7, we have Tom Holland's Spider-Man. This one turned out pretty good, looks nice in 3D, and I like this suit and I like Spider-Man, but the mask I didn't do the best job on, and there's a few proportional issues. So now at number 6, we have the Sonic 3 drawing. This one turned out pretty good. I like Sonic quite a bit, but some of the areas like this a little bit too light up here on some areas of all the characters. But other than that, I mean, it doesn't look too bad. A little bit right here, I could have blended that a little bit better, but I still like that one quite a bit. So here at number 5, we have Wolverine from Deadpool and Wolverine. This one turned out pretty good. There's a few little things, like the teeth look a little bit off, and then right here on the sides looks a little bit off as well, but not too bad. And Wolverine's one of my favorite characters. So then number 4, we have Blue, the Velociraptor from Jurassic World, or the Jurassic World movies. This one's pretty cool. I really like all the details for the scaling, and everything looks pretty cool on this one, and then the eye looks pretty cool. So number 3, we have Christian Bale's Batman from The Dark Knight. This one's pretty cool. He's one of my favorite Batmans. So, and this one turned out pretty cool. I really like the contrast here on the suit, especially on like the armor. Looks pretty good. And I was actually surprised I did pretty good with the face and the eye, which I usually struggle with, but this one looked pretty cool. And then for number 2, we have Stitch. So this is the Stitch from the live action Lilo and Stitch movie. This one surprised me because going into it, I really didn't think I was going to be able to make him look realistic. But he actually turned out pretty good. I need to work on doing better on the fur, but I mean, it looks decent. But the nose actually turned out pretty good, and then the contrast in the eyes looks pretty good. Teeth doesn't look too bad, but the fur probably could have been a little bit better. And then for me, my number 1, I consider to be this one, Mando and Grogu, or Baby Yoda. I really like this one a lot. I really like the reflection in the helmet of Mando here. Looks really good. I could have done a little bit better on the hand and on Grogu, a little bit better, especially on the material that he's wearing. But I really like the reflection, especially right here in this area. Looks really good. And I might be a little biased because The Mandalorian's one of my favorite characters and shows. So that is why I picked that for number 1. This one and the Stitch one was pretty close between being number 1 and number 2. So I wanted to mention some honorable mention ones. Some ones that weren't in the top 10, but I could have maybe slid in there. So this one with the Minions, I like this one quite a bit. I almost put this one in there. It'd probably been number 11. And I like how all the different expressions on all the different characters, and just the detail looks really good. The only thing on this one is some of the shading, like on the dark spots, doesn't look as good, and then on the goggles I had a hard time with the reflections on that, but this one I still like quite a bit. So another honorable mention is this one. So this is the Spider-Man from the PlayStation games. So this one I like quite a bit. It's pretty cool. It's got a dynamic stance, but I didn't do the best in filling in all the colored pencil areas. You can still see some of the white through it. So some of the colors aren't as like filled in and vibrant, but I still like this one. Another one, so I did David Cornsweat's Superman. This one, I was actually surprised how I was able to get the face to, you can tell that it's David Cornsweat. However, there's a lot of flaws as far as the head might be a little too big, Superman symbol's too small, and the arms, it's hard to tell really, maybe need to move down a little bit. But that one I do like. Another one here, we have Woody from Toy Story. So this one turned out decent. A lot of this down here looks really good, but the face around the eyes I sort of messed up a little bit, and they look a little weird. But I mean, that still turned out pretty good, especially down here. I like this area quite a bit. So then last but not least, we have Buzz. So this is a recent one as well. This one I think might have turned out a little bit better than the Woody one. I'm not sure. I like a lot of the sort of reflections, like right in here and here, and it looks pretty good as far as all down in here. The face I struggled with a little bit. The eyes are a little bit off. And then down and through here is a little bit, this needs to be a bit longer I think, but this one looks pretty cool, and it has a lot more detail I feel like on this one maybe than the Woody one, but I put all those in the sort of honorable mention ones. So thank you guys for watching, and all of these drawings have time lapses on my channel if you want to check out the process of me drawing all of these. Let me know which drawings of mine you like the best. And thank you again for watching. And please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And have a great day.